Hey guys, welcome back. Cartel Tycoon. Our new city is about to become a flourishing city. Plantation 3 just finished as research winds in, and we're looking at current research now is just the unfair trade. We're getting some upgrades and stuff at the moment. It's not really all that significant. We could maybe go get the dugout so we could... No, we don't need it. We have the subterranean storage, so never mind. So chemical plant, we could make that a little bit cheaper to manage too. Probably give more increased storage volume, things like that. We're just kind of doing research on upgrades. And coca is growing over here, but we're going to need ways of getting it out of here and bringing it into the drying rack. All this stuff kind of needs to happen here, okay? So what we want to do is I need a workshop and a warehouse, couple of warehouses or something probably too. I've got a residence being put right here so that we can manage all the stuff with the dirty money that we're going to be getting from the seaport. And I also want to keep in mind that fertility for this very limited exposure resource, like I don't have a lot of for coca, right? So I need to make sure that I am taking advantage of that as much as possible. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add farm 3 for coca, and I'm going to place a whole bunch of these things here. Just going to place them all down and kind of reserve all the space that I need for having the best soil quality for all of these farms. And yes, that's a lot of individual farms, but it's I don't think a plantation will really fit here very well. We could try though. We just got plantation 3 research done, so we can give that a shot anyway. And if I placed it right here, too steep. Over here, maybe there's a spot. Looks like too steep. I did see a little flicker of hope there, right there, 60% on there. So we could get some extra coca on that spot too. I think right here maybe could have worked if I moved a couple of these roads. I might have been able to fit that in here, but I don't think so. I think we're gonna just do individual farms here. It's probably fine. All right. In fact, you know what? Maybe, just maybe, this stuff could be. Let's see. If it gives me a 60% here, one level 3 plantation is better than these 4 individual farms are. I just didn't think there'd be enough space to put it, but it looks like there is right here, though. 60% right there. Okay. Well, that is objectively better than what we were doing in this space before. And then we can also now go in and just put our tier 3 farms right next to it here. So one there, and probably could fit one right next to that. But I think it's all the same. It's fine right here. Okay, so this kind of reserves all of our fertility for it. That's good. What we'll want to do is just get, I think, just asphalt roads here. I can just afford them, so whatever. So we're going to make this an asphalt road all the way to there. I'm going to get an asphalt road going through here. It looks like the police are going to probably interfere with me once more. The police, they certainly love to interfere with me, don't they? I think they do. They love me. That's okay. I mean, at this point, I'm kind of immortal. So, I mean, unless I really screw something up, I'm pretty immortal here. So I'm just going to grab that and then probably put another one on this side over to the fields there. All right. So that hooks up pretty much everything to the roads. It looks like I might have missed one. Did I miss one? Yeah, this is gravel there. That's fine. All right. Where are the police going? Like, what are they doing against me right now? Where are you guys going after right now? You are not even after me. You're after my rivals. I don't care. That's fine. Okay. So with this stuff happening here, we're going to need warehouses. And I'm thinking probably 3 big warehouses are going to go in here. So I'm going to have one be right there. I don't know if I really need it to be across the river, though. I can probably stack them closer than this. So maybe we go 1, 2... and then I think probably a third one is needed too. We need workshops as well, though. Start packaging things up. So maybe we'll just go with the 2 warehouses for now. And then I need a workshop. Again, level 3, because we might as well. And if it lets me do it, right there. Yep. Big warehouse right here. Let's go ahead and just make the asphalt roads because we can. So we'll hook that up. I also want to hook it up back this way too. So there to there. And then all of these warehouses are going to go like this and then funnel in directly to this location like so. And give you a shortcut out that way too. We won't get a shortcut for this warehouse, but that's okay. We don't need it. Okay. And then this can stop being a gravel road, and we can start upgrading this to just allow for much faster transport for everyone. Yep, as we go through there and through like so, and then maybe just through here because we can. And I'm going to start doing a lot of things just because I can at this point, guys. The game absolutely snowballs. It happens. You're going to have a lot of the snowball action happening. Yeah, all right. That pretty much gives us all the shortcuts we need in this area. So obviously you can only build one thing at a time, and until the residence is built, we're not going to have any of that stuff. But what we'll probably do here, right, we got this drying rack. It's tier 3. It's going to be doing good things. This residence is going to be getting some money. We're going to be putting it into washing institutions like the bank. We're going to want to get additional institutions over here as well. And I'm thinking probably we can just handle a hotel. Honestly, hotels are great. They get a lot of trucks that way. For the area depot, I can probably get rid of the area depot. You know, I was using it for televisions and stuff, but I could probably get rid of that. It looks like actually Senware is a smaller town than I thought it was. I thought we had another slot here, but maybe the hotel isn't the best thing here. If I leave, I think I lose the money, right? Yeah, I think I lose that money because I spent legal money on it. Pretty sure. So where are you guys going? Okay, so they go to take a building, but like the police don't actually take it, you know? It ain't great. How's all my stuff doing? Got red lights all over the place, kind of generating a little bit of terror, but you know, we can easily get rid of it with actually Peacemaker. You should be in a town or something, right? Let's bring you I'll bring you over here. That's all right. Although, to be fair, any hostilities we've been getting has always been from that side. So actually, I'm going to take that back. I'm going to have you be over here instead. We're going to put you right in Monteleon instead, so that you can respond to things. And then his green-fingered, soft-bidding self. He's friend of the natives. I didn't see this. Decreases the purchase price of goods in villages. Oh, we've been using that the whole time. I probably saw it earlier. I just haven't remembered. This is what happens when you play too many games at once. You start forgetting how certain tiny little minute details work. And then people binge the series and watch it over and over, back to back to back, and your memory is like super fresh and mine isn't. And then here I was like, why is he doing it that way? Doesn't he know? Yeah, that's how it goes. More cannabis cultivation I don't think is necessary. These fields are already kind of... They're waiting on money, actually. I mean, you got tons of cash. Is it just not enough trucks? You have idle trucks right now, so what's the deal? How are you not getting enough cash to operate? Surely you just... It must just been like a very small... Like a quick situational thing. I just happened to click it when they didn't have the money, right? It's got to be the case, because now they're totally running. We're going to upgrade these plantations one at a time. Yeah, 2 at a time is fine. We got a lot of cannabis there. Okay, so with these things in here, they are all overflowing now. We're going to start getting even more terrorizing in this area. We need these warehouses to be done. So what are we building now? What's the first thing in line right now in our construction? This plantation. I'm just going to zoom you guys ahead to where this is done. I don't have anything to do until we have additional product being built here. It's really just about managing terror and loyalty at this point, which, as you've seen, is a fairly easy thing to do. With the money that we have, we just simply ask for the favor and we say, hey, can you ease the terror? And then they're like, yes. We could do the embarrassing story over in this town. It's worth the sacrifice, blah, blah, blah. The terror drops down. And we come back over to the town and we're just like, hey, you know, you guys got stuff over here, right? Can I buy it from you? Sure, cool. And all this stuff goes up. Oh, look at this. Take resources from a village by force. I just got an achievement for that because I accidentally did it for free. That's not what I wanted to do at all. Wow. Okay. Well, we'll buy coca then here. There you go. I did not mean to do that. But hey, we did it and I got a Steam achievement for it. So there we go. I want this stuff done. So I'll talk to you guys when this stuff is completely built and running. Okay, so our cocaine operation is set up and running. Looks pretty good. I did forget to add the labs earlier, so I did place the labs here like this. And then I have a transport company located here, which its sole job basically is to receive all the stuff from these warehouses that are right here, and everything gets brought here so that it can get shipped out over here. Now, one thing I'm not seeing being brought here is the consoles and televisions, because I have started buying consoles and televisions because I've never actually really used these things to sell before. So I figured it might be interesting to try. So what I do is I go into the consumer goods here, into the area depot, and I'm just like, hey, I want to buy televisions and I want to buy consoles. And so we do that. And then all we do here is we say, I want to deliver, let's say, the televisions. There are 5 televisions. And I just deliver it to this workshop over here. It's a bit of a manual process. I don't have a single workshop that can tag up here and here. I might be able to fit one right here in this if I remove the road here. Possibly. I don't know. But at the moment, I'm not planning to do this long term. I'm just going to use the coffee and the avocados and whatever that are around. But it's nice because you can package a lot of stuff in here. So if I switch to televisions here, I can package 10 cocaine per television. And so that really speeds up how fast we can process this stuff, because we can end up using televisions like that. I also think a food factory would be a nice thing to do as well. Speaking of which, let's head over to our food factories that are over on this side. Now, this is still in need of vegetables, but we have plenty of chicken being brought over here because we have the chicken fields now. But now we need vegetables brought here too. And there's no vegetable fertility through here. It looks like a lot of vegetable fertility could come from this side if I was allowed to even grow there, and I'm not. So we're going to need the vegetables that are over here, I think predominantly, to be brought over to here to be used that way. And I don't know if there's a easy way to do that, because maybe there's like a place I could put a warehouse that hits both of these things. I just don't think so. So let's see if we can't maybe add another farm for vegetables and just kind of sit it over in this area. It's only 30% fertility, but if we can just get a few of them, we could then start working with that food factory, or that dog food factory, or whatever, right? So if I put one like right here and maybe like right here, there's, again, not a lot of fertility for it here, but if I just stack a whole bunch of them, it's expensive, but it'll let me make dog food, and then I can package that. It's just, you know, a different thing. I'm at the point now, guys, where with this game, this is what happens with this game, in my experience with it anyway. You get to a point where you're invincible, all right? And that's where we are. We're at a point now where we're pretty much invincible. And once you reach that point, I don't want to say the game becomes less fun. I don't really want to say that specifically, but it's kind of that way. When the challenge goes away, when I'm no longer like in danger of losing, right? At that point, the fun factor for the game greatly decreases. So what I'd like to see for balancing in this game, I think 2 major changes to take this. Actually, I would say one of these changes is a minor change. One major change, I would like gangs to be a little bit more aggressive. I don't think they're aggressive enough. I think they need to be a little bit more aggressive. The second thing is, and against each other too, all right? I want to see them fighting each other too, not just me, all right? I can't be the only one that's moving people around all the time. I want to see their lieutenants, right? I want them to have lieutenants that are going around the map doing things, all right? Think of like Civilization, right? Where you're playing a big map and you can see units going across the... I would love to see that, all right? Why can't they have lieutenants too? Just add some more characters and then they can have them. That's fine. I like it. So that's one change I'd like to have. The second change is, I think, a minor change, but it really has a major impact on the balance of the game. I would very much like them to completely nerf, if not completely eliminate, loyalty gain from buying in a village. It's so powerful. Way too powerful. If you want to have it, that's fine. I would say make this one half of what this one does, and then this one can then be what this one does. Maybe that'll compromise by also having the prices go up by 50% across the board. Make it more expensive too. And then on top of that, in that balance, make it to where you sell it at the border, same price you bought it for. All right, just have it be equal. Whatever the market price is, like whatever the market price is for this one here, you sell it for that. That way, if you end up using this for the extra loyalty, you then only get half back when you buy it, when you sell it, right? So like, for example, if I'm going through here and this will be tied to the market price, to try to do that, if I was balancing the game myself, I would have this be tuned to the market price of that product. So if I was going to buy, let's say avocados is a good example. If I was going to buy avocados, I would have to buy them for the market price currently, which is $30. Okay? So this price would go to 30. The impacts of this would be half of what it currently is. And then this one would be what this one currently gives you. Okay? This one would be a 50% increase from this price. So $45 instead of 42. But if I do this and get the loyalty, which this one currently gives you, I would have to sell it at the border. If I wanted to sell it at the border, I would only get this price for it at the border. So now I'm losing legal money to do it, but I'm getting loyalty for it still, and I'm getting half as much loyalty as I would normally have. That's how I would balance it if you need to have that happen, because it is way too powerful. It is stupid easy to keep this bar full all the time. If you're playing this game and you're having a hard time keeping loyalty up, you simply aren't buying from a village. That's all there is to it. If you're buying from a village, you have a maxed out loyalty bar all the time. And when you have a maxed out loyalty bar all the time, you have a minimized terror presence. You can just constantly have the terror depleted with almost no effort at all. So basically fill this up, decrease this all the way down, and all of that is possible because I can hit this button. That's it. Like, that's why it's broken. So definitely don't do that. And if you want a challenge for yourself, just do like a no village purchase challenge, I guess. That'd be good too, just to completely nullify that, unless the game tells you to, like in a quest, and then whatever. But at this point, I can have like a whole bunch of buildings be red and it won't matter. The terror can rise and it won't matter. And yeah, that's the way that goes. So additional connections. I apparently don't, like, are we not picking up the... Did you watch this? Like, I'm kind of trying to figure out why this isn't running. Are we just not selling any dirty products here at all? Oh, we're not. Right, we're not selling dirty products here. I got on a tangent a little bit here, a little rant, all right, as people would say, and got carried away here for a second. So real quick, let me go in. I have 10 consoles in stock, and I would like to get you to go bring me those. I'm going to switch to a better product so I don't have to do this manually, of course, but I just wanted to do it for a little bit here with these other products because I wanted to kind of see what sort of money I would get for them. So in order for this to take its supply that it has and to ship it over to here, this has to be accepting that good. So I'm just going to go like this. There's nothing's getting confiscated or anything right now. So I'm just going to say you're allowed to accept everything. Da-da! And just like that, we should now see trucks head on over here with televisions and consoles. And they'll go in storage here. And there's a lot of product in here. It's 150 cocaine in here with just like 15 packaged televisions. So that's really great. I do wish there was an easier way to get a constant stream of televisions and stuff like that. But you have to purchase them, as far as I know anyway, you have to purchase them like this. You can't get a constant supply. And I wish you could, because I think that would be... that would make it more viable to do this. Unless, again, I'm just completely wrong and I haven't done it before, but I don't see a building in here that will just... like an electronics factory or something. I don't see that in anything here. So I don't think that's a thing. I could maybe look at increasing the checkpoint, but I'm not really using the checkpoint much. We don't need any level 1 stuff ever. We're on level 3 everything now. And so drying rack, this is already queued. All this research is already queued up, really. So I'm just going to queue up the rest of it, I guess. So just have all this stuff queued up. We can queue that one up, I guess. Queue that one up, I guess. We have seen that the military power here is not... I don't want to say it's impossible to do. I just haven't been able to do it yet. So maybe it's further along in the quest. I don't know. It's possible. To get the main quest going even further, we need to deliver the cocaine to the guerrillas. So what we could do is we find in the workshop here, for example, there's a lot of cocaine here. So I'm going to real quick tell you to deliver the televisions here. I'm going to bring them to the workshop. And then once you do that, you'll stay here. And now I want you to deliver 30 units of cocaine. If I can do 30 exactly, that'd be great. This is one car full is 26. So I guess we'll just do... No, can I actually hit 30? I can do 31 too. I don't really care. Yeah, 31, whatever, it's fine. Deliver 31 units to the guerrillas. Consider it a tip for your future services, guerrillas. And then at that point, we can then move to the next step in this process to gain control of the guerrillas and progress the main story a little bit more. Okay? So how much money are we going to make on those televisions and stuff? Look at that, huh? Now we're going to start getting a lot of dirty money moving through here. Look at all that money that's coming in. That's going to be great. We're going to be shipping some stuff today. So as far as like a more long-term approach to packaging in this area, right? We should probably look to package it in, like, we have coffee here. I think that's fair. We might be able to get other crops at some point too. If I look at fertility for, like, say, avocados, it's over here, so I might be able to get that over there. It's just because our whole setup is on this side though, and I don't think I can build here. Are you gonna let me build here? Yeah, I'm not even allowed to produce there. So even though it's fertility there, I can't produce there anyway. So I'd have to get on this side, and it's just not worth it, right? I think coffee, as little fertility as there is, coffee is fine. We can switch all of these fields, in fact, to coffee and just turn them on, and now we'll have a whole bunch more coffee being moved around. And then I'm going to need a warehouse over here to, you know, collect all that stuff. So like a warehouse right here would be okay. If I can get a road. Can I get a road through here? Or no? I don't think so. Oh, right there. Yep. There you go. There's a road right there. So that'll hook everything up on this side. So warehouse, go like this. This connects all these fields. Super easy, right? Like this, it hooks up. The important thing is that it hooks up to the workshop. That's the only thing that really matters here. So we'll go like that. We can turn this one on. It's coffee as well. And then we can just upgrade them all to tier 3 because it's oh, you're already up and running? No. Oh, I built you with legal money, so of course you are. There we go. Okay, so I will just upgrade all of these, and we'll let that run. Okay, so I was waiting for all these fields and stuff to grow or to get built, and our little friend with this, our little flowery friend with the sietas, has decided that they want to take this river pier way over here. Now my buddies, my friends, my dear allies are on their way over here to help defend me, but they are going to need help because you can see 31 is not going to be good enough here. Now, luckily for them, I happen to have a couple of people in the area because I keep people in the area for such occasions. But I think because they're on a boat right now, yeah, we're not going to be able to get there in time. So we've got 3 strength here and 2 strength here. If you take the 24 and add the 2, that's 26. And then if you add my 3 here, that's 29, and then 31. It ends up being a stalemate. I'm gonna let them take it because as soon as they take it, my friends will get weaker, and I'm okay with that because I don't like that guy anyway, so that's fine. So they'll get in here and they'll be like, no, they're just gonna allow it to be taken. Never mind. I thought they would actually fight for it, but they're not going to. But see, now that they own it, right? Now that it's these guys that own it, I mean, like, they're gonna leave and they have to go all the way back home before they can even do anything. So, you know, I just go over here and take it back, right? There's no reason not to. Let's just go take it back, whatever. Okay. I've added another lab here so we could, you know, package things up a little bit easier. We need to get all the dried stuff, and it's not really leaving the warehouses as fast as I would like. I would like it to leave to get there a little bit better. I have this hooked up, I think that's what that connection is, but it's fine. I got another one now. Cool. I don't see the warehouses really bringing it here very quickly though. And then the workshop is now operating with coffee instead, and we're not getting enough of that right now either. I could switch to any other topic or any other stuff, but I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. It's fine. All right, the guerrillas. An activist at heart. Get the attention of security forces by raising the terror level. We now need to raise the terror level to outrage, which is the next level up. So I basically just need to cause some problems, right? Just need to raise hell for a little bit, I guess, and do that. So these are all local thugs. These are food factories by local thugs. And I think we can go ahead and just have, you're at 3 strength anyway, so you can handle that by yourself. I'll go ahead and take this building instead. So we'll get those 2 going. That'll raise the terror up a little bit. And then I think probably what we could do also is just have Paulina go ahead and burn some buildings. That would do it too. So let's go ahead and burn that building with Paulina. It'll raise the terror just a little bit there. All right, River Pier has been captured again. I took it back. Now, Higa, you can go over here and take this now. So I'm just going to raise the terror up a little bit here. That's what the gorillas want. The burning building, that should tip us over the mark, I think. She just did it. All right, let's burn another one. Go burn this one. They don't need that anyway. Just go ahead and burn it. Public idolizes you. Yeah. All right, with that being done, we can then go over and just bring these guys back to the neighborhood here. So I can... I'll probably want to take the terror down right after I raise it up to outrage for the gorillas. So we'll see. It doesn't look like that actually worked. I thought that would be enough. Wow, burning that building didn't do it enough. Interesting. Well, I mean, we got enough buildings that are highlighted red here. So I think with enough buildings overflowing, right? Let's see. What else can we bring this to? We're already washing there. Maybe we can send it over this way. Send it to this bank, I guess. And then you can also send it to that jewelry store. You can send it to this bank here. You can send it to say maybe this over here too, this cathedral. All right. So we'll just have this resident sending money all over the place. And look at it go. Just have the residents send money all over the place. It's fine. This hotel needs the same thing. It has a lot of cash on hand. We need to send it over to other places to get washed. So that bank right there will do nicely. And then we can also send it over to, let's say, this cathedral. And then the other bank. Actually, let's send it over to this bank too. Let's like really sort of balance it out a little bit there. Okay. So the hotel can go ahead and have that place hooked up too, so they can bring the money over there where it needs to be. And then we can also go ahead and start having these plantations and stuff managed with dirty money as well. That'll help too. This residence needs to have a connection to the port there. And then also let's have a connection to, let's go with that building. Go there, all right? It's just like the circus and stuff. It's fine. Yeah, whatever. It's fine. So we'll have that set up there too. But we're going to start managing this stuff with dirty money if we can. That'll help out with our overflowing problems as well, I think. Just a little bit. We'll just switch these farms over to dirty money management. Yeah. The labs too. Sure. Drying racks are the same rate no matter what anyway, so that's fine. What's your range, hotel? Yeah, these things are in range too. Okay, good. So we'll just have this stuff managed with the dirty money as well. Okay, cool. That's good. I'm not sure why this isn't bringing it to the drying racks. It should be. It's just not going out very fast. Is it not connected or something? It totally is, right? Like everything is connected here. So it's not a connection issue. This is definitely connected to this road, so it's not a connection issue. I guess it's just not going as fast as I'd like. All right, so we didn't quite get the terror raised to outrage. We need to do that. So I'm going to have you two are just going to come over here and let's just take this building. And then you can come over here and take this building. All right, having both of these buildings attacked is going to definitely do the job that we need to do here by raising it to outrage. The cops are going to then come after us. We know that's going to happen. There's a fence. Outrage is over here. So we need to get to this level right before this. I guess I misread that. Yeah, I misread it. I thought it was this hash mark, but it's actually this hash mark. Which is fine. It's okay. We're gonna do the thing. Okay, so attacking all these buildings over here is raising our terror up. And we're gonna get to outrage. We're gonna stop here really quick and pause it and assess the situation with the guerrillas. Now they say an anti-fascist in Seoul. Enter into battle with security forces and win. We need to enter into a battle with government forces anywhere and win. I mean, that just, yeah, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to say probably let's bring you back here. We can now get out of this. We don't need that happening anymore. Although I do think I want 2-star just so I can get the police on the map. And so the police are where? There they are. All right, now they're going to start closing the roads, though. That's not attacking my buildings. So the security forces have not started attacking me specifically yet. It's gonna be 17 days until they do that. So I'm just gonna wait until that happens, and then yeah, we're gonna take out wherever the cops are. That's what we're gonna take out. Okay. All right. So this operation's running fluidly now. There's not a whole lot of hiccups here now that I got the money moving around. There is a little bit of a problem with storage and cannabis right here in this warehouse. It's not drying. It's not getting it to the drying rack fast enough. I'm not sure what that's all about. I would like it to get there faster. We've got 2 drying racks. Maybe I can get this road to go across here like this. If I go like that, and then if I go like this, perhaps that will get us to use this instead. And then I don't want this road to do that. I think that's probably why. Because the road is shaped this way. It's not actually a through road. I think that's probably why this is happening. Let's just pull this back to here. All right, we'll get rid of this dirt segment here. No problem. We're going to replace that segment with asphalt. Any new roads I make are just going to be asphalt. I can afford it, so I'll do it. And there we go. All right, I'll connect it to the corner too. Why not? And then over here, yeah, see, this connects before the field. It doesn't like merge at the field, so they can cross through here. And we'll just make this asphalt too. Why not? There we go. Okay. Then you don't have a road connection anymore. That makes sense. Here you go. Now you got a road connection. We should be getting it out of the storage now. I want to see this cannabis being brought out of here. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Oh, it's cannabis. That's why. It's just flat. It's cannabis. That's why that's happening. Oh, well, I mean, shoot. We got to do something about that, don't we? All right. Tell you what. Yeah, because we're doing cocoa over here, not cannabis. All right. So, Jorge, you're going to come over here. And I'm going to have you deliver the cannabis. And come on over here, and you're just going to drop it off in one of these random places. I don't care. Drop it off into this workshop or something. Nah, not a workshop. Just give it to, I don't know, give it to one of the warehouses. I don't really care. It could be any warehouse for all I care. Hello, are you coming after me? You are. Cochilla y Cristal, 31 strength going for that farm. All right, you know what? I think it's time, guys. I think it's time to just end this person, you know? She's volatile. She's causing a problem. We've done this before. And you know what? That'll also get the cops' attention, won't it? I think it will. So she's left to go here to get that. While she's doing that, we're just going to go to her. We're just going to go to the city. We're just going to take her town right now. We're going to do that. All right? I'm not going to bother with, you know, getting her river pier and all that stuff. I don't care. I'm just going to take everybody right now and just go get her. So Kumar, you're going to head towards it as well. Everybody head towards the city. Everybody, including you, sir. Everybody. You guys, here we go. Here, just do this. Keep doing this the slow way. Everybody head to this city, please. All parties attack with weapons. Sure. Let's just do that. I have weapons, apparently. I didn't know I had them. Here we go. You know what? Yeah, let's get everybody in on this. Sure. As soon as you guys get back from your trips, you can get involved as well. Wherever you are on the map. I need to get Capo in here, though, because he adds bonuses. So as soon as Capo's ready, we definitely need to send him. So 11 to 7 now. Here we go. Paulina's already in here. That's good. All right. The roadblock is gone. That's no big deal. These guys are still on their way over to this location. And then they're going to find that their entire city is dead before they can possibly get back. They're just going to find that all of it, everything that they've valued in the world is going to be destroyed. You can have that one field, but as soon as I destroy you, this becomes local thugs. So I don't care. Capo, here you go. Get over into the town. Help out with that. There you go. Get on up in there. Now the terror's really going up. I'm sure the guerrillas will love that. All of these guys are back. Let's just send them over. I'm fine with it. Somebody had a really good idea for a feature with this, like a way to just have everybody go back to where they were before. I think what would be really nice for a feature edition for this game is if we could take each one of these guys and give them a default location. All right. So I want, you know, cannabis cultivator. I want you in that warehouse over there, right? Truck supplier. I want you in this workshop over there, or I guess it'd be like transport company over there, or this residence over there, right? Wherever it is, we have those different types of perks, and we have these guys all stationed in certain places, right? There's a reason why we place lieutenants in a certain location, whether it's because we want them to have their perks affect the buildings around them, or because we want to use a slot in a shipping location, whatever the case is. Have us allow me to set a default location for each of these people, and then after a fight, let me hit one button that says return to station or default location or whatever, and then they just all disperse back to where they were before that fight happened. That would be an amazing feature, and I don't know why that's not a thing. I really wish it was. I don't know why that's not a thing. Okay, so everybody who doesn't have the red circle is not currently fighting. So we're gonna go like this, we're gonna go like this, and we're gonna go like this. Everybody comes here. We're just gonna trounce the competition faster than I don't even think they're even gonna get here. All right, they're trying their best to get here. Right, they're moving around. Here we go. Now we got cops on the map. These guys are probably my roadblocks. Where are you guys going? Are you gonna take one of my places? What are you guys up to right now? Where are you on your way to? I want to see your destination. It seems like these are just roadblocks. They are. They're not actually going to get me. They're just blocking the roads. That's fine. All right, and now my allies are getting in on this somewhere. I don't know where they're going. They're gonna look. I guess they're gonna come all the way down and try to defend my terror. Oh yeah, they're taking this. Okay, I mean, like, whatever, man. This is what the guerrillas want me to do, though. They want me to fight with the authorities, right? Too bad. It's 57 strength here, and you know what? We are just absolutely too strong for you. But just by far, way too strong for you. So that's fine. Sorry, your siesta is not good enough. You're gone, okay? You're subjugated. Goodbye. I don't care. You keep attacking me, and I don't like it, so quit it. So now the main threat is in Costa Blanca. If we can get rid of that, then, I mean, these guys have never been a problem for me. This guy every once in a while will kick out a gangster that's going to come over and, like, mess with some buildings over here, but they've never really been a problem for me right now, and I'm okay with this area being neutral. One thing I do kind of want, though, is to take the river pier. So I am going to take this. I'm going to take this river pier. Sorry, the ferry station. Yeah, I want the ferry station, if nothing else. So we'll just fight the ferry station really fast to get it. Let's just have everybody go there. I mean, I don't know how fast, if there's like an upper limit to the cap on, you know, how fast we can go here. Also, are the police still after me down here, or is that good? Yeah, that's gone already. So wherever the police are, right? Like I want to fight them. I have to fight them in order to proceed with the main story. But for now, we're just gonna take this. Like, how fast can we actually take this? That's what I want to know. All right, if we bring people over here, if everybody attacks the same building as one giant unit, can this thing just be mine like almost immediately? I mean, it doesn't seem like it doesn't go as fast as I thought it was. I think there's a maximum to the speed a building can be taken. But either way, okay, so I'll have that now, and now I can at least get into this area a lot faster by just taking this pier to there. And then from there, I guess I can just take the road this way. It's not really that useful, is it? I think it'd be more useful to have something like, yeah, something like this would be more useful, wouldn't it? Maybe. To getting maybe even over. I mean, we already own this one. That's a river pier, though, not the ferry station. So we could take the river, this ferry station, and maybe that's faster to get all the way over there by the water, right? Instead of taking the road. If we need to reinforce that side or something, that might be faster. But also, while all the chaos was happening and the cops were attacking things or whatever, I didn't notice it, but we actually lost one of our tier 1 people. I don't know how that happened. Baltazar is gone. He is gone. Now, I think what happened here is he was in this building probably, and he got arrested. He wasn't able to fight completely against, you know, the forces of justice, they call themselves. And he probably got arrested. So if we look in the prison, there's now a button here for prisoners, and you can see that Baltazar is sitting in here. Baltazar Pascal, aka Diablo, is in here for 6 years. Yeah, but we'll be able to bail him out in 112 days, I guess. That's the thing. He grounds for arrest. Engaged in a shootout with the authorities at a residence. Oh, we lost a residence. Did we lose a residence? I don't remember losing a residence. Did we lose a residence? No. I don't believe I lost a residence. I lost a workshop. I saw that happen, but I don't remember losing a residence. No? No, pretty sure we didn't lose a residence. So I am not sure about that one. That's a little weird. You know, I feel like maybe it's mislabeling warehouse as a residence, but okay, that's fine. We'll go ahead and get this back, bring that warehouse back online. This was like local thugs, I suppose, but since we subjugated this gang, I guess we just get it back. It's just not considered local thugs anymore, I guess. That's fine. So we'll go ahead and turn that back on. Get this whole operation going here. Even more terror taking place here. We now have the National Army potentially going to wreck our heads. I don't know if I want to get the National Army involved. All I need to do is fight cops. I don't have to fight the National Army. You know what I mean? So I think we can take the terror down a little bit here. We don't really need to go with the... Yeah, we don't need to go with anything more. Also, there's a lot of money brought in here, and I probably don't need that either. So why don't we bring this money to another place to get washed here? So how about we deliver the cash, and we'll just deliver it into here. You have the room for it, so just dump the cash in there. 48,000. Yeah, now it's good. Okay. And then we'll stop that delivery, move back to where the planes are. Okay. Cool. So anyway, we can either bail Baltazar out, or we can just replace him. You know what? I think I'm going to replace him. So we're going to go to lieutenants, and we have Ivan here, which is fantastic for the future because we're about to get into heroin. And Ivan, Mario, has a perk, if I remember, yeah, make a deal for heroin. So he's able to do that. He's also, you know, he can move, right? He's good. He can deliver things. We can make various deals with him as well. And if we ever do bring him up, he's got Peacemaker as well. So overall, I think Ivan is our man. So I'm going to try to recruit him. It doesn't look like I'm able to, though. Oh, I get it. Because he's in prison, he's still taking up a slot, but he's still locked up. I see. You know, I need to get the warden on my side, right? So why don't we go ahead and deliver, all right? Let's deliver the televisions, the consoles, right? We need to start delivering that stuff to the hospital, methinks. Okay. First, we'll go ahead and buy a bunch of spice and a bunch of chicken. There we go. Just really max out our loyalty again. And we have just enough terror now to where the police will try to attack us in 3 days. And at that point, I can then respond and do what the guerrillas want. At least that's what I'm hoping anyway. They're going to pick a building somewhere. And when they do, I will just, you know, I'll defend it, whatever it is. All right. I'm okay with having red buildings. It's fine. Red buildings don't bother me. It's like, it's whatever. The terror goes up. Big deal. You see what happens. All right. So the attack, 1 day left, 22 hours. Where are they going to go? Huh? Kind of spread out all over the place, but pretty sure I can respond. Where are you going to attack me? All right. Let's see. What are you on your way to get? You're not just going to... Okay, it's right here. Yes. This plantation is what you're after. Good. That's good. Okay. So, Salvador, head on over here. Kumar, we'll meet you there too. Capo can't go because he's on a plane. That's fine. Paulina should be available. Hi, Paulina. Come over there too. That should be all I need to fend off the cops, I believe. But just in case we need Mark as well, we'll get Mark in here too. I don't think we'll need any more than those guys to actually fend off the cops here. Cops are not that strong, and we're already way stronger than them. So this fight should be enough to win the favor of the guerrillas. Let's see what happens here. Done. Anti-fascist in Seoul is completed. Police resisted. Let's just clear all these things out, and we now acquire the guerrillas. A soldier chokes back air. His uniform is torn in multiple places across his chest and legs, wet and stained with sanguine. His head is tilted limply to one side, his eyes wide and vision bleary with the smoke and salt. Through the obscurity, he watches as the shape of a human body forms over him. He opens his mouth to sound out his last wish, and with the click of a gun hammer, he is scattered amongst the other... Wow, yeah. Amongst the other detritus. The discarded shells, dust, and debris. Alonso Venegas takes a deep, leisurely breath in through his nose. You smell that, camarado? Que glorioso. Nearby, Guillermo Falco turns over a body with his foot. He wrinkles his nose. Smells like shit to me. Exactamente. You see, a fascista always shits himself twice on the battlefield. Once before he dies, and then again after he dies. That's good to know, Venegas. You proved your commitment to the cause here today, camarado. You are a true hermano of Los Soldados Sin Coraza, and we will aid you however we can. Gracias, Venegas. Okay, that progresses the main story again. Alonso... I can't read it until the things are done completing. All right, so Damian Luna's back. He says, Alonso, tell me you didn't put my friend through all of this communist in mind and activist at heart and an anti-fascist in soul bullshit. Damian Luna, Alonso Venegas, and Guillermo Falco all sit around a table fashioned from old crates. Shipments of food, weapons, and booze bound for San Rafaela and beyond that never made their destination. Ante todo, it is not bullshit. It is a creed, part of a ritual all must go through to become part of Los Soldados Sin Coraza. This is what separates us from the capitalistas. The commandant sits with his feet up on the table. He turns his head and spits into the detritus. Nobody gets special treatment. Not you, not Falco. Ficha revolucionario. You see, Mimo? Damian Luna leans across the table, smiles on the side of his face, not hidden by a mask. Party lines. It's not just the PRE. It wasn't so bad. Falco stares into the bottom of a tin cup. Bitter coffee grains and have coalesced into the pulp. Or into a pulp. La verdad, I feel I have done more good for the country in the past week with a gun in my hand dispatching fascistas than in months of moving money in the south for Camila Cervantes. Everybody's just pausing. At the mention of the name, Luna and Commandant share a knowing look, made obvious enough for Falco to notice. Oi? What was that look? No me dejes aquí. Like, don't leave me hanging here. The Commandant bows his head, silently offering his blessing. There is something you don't know about Senora Cervantes. Her and her PRE lapdogs. Present company excluded, of course. You mean her cabinet? They're not... Damian Luna opens his mouth to say more, but is interrupted by the Commandant. Luna sighs. Not yet. There is work to be done. Luna sighs. I wish I could say more, Memo. I do. But there's something we need from you. We need to get our hands on some hardware. We're talking consoles, television sets, that kind of stuff. But what? Not a lot to do out here in the jungle? Commandant takes his legs down from the table and meets Falco in the eye. This stuff isn't for fucking around with, camarada. We have big plans. Plans that are really going to change the way things work in this country. So serious. All right, so we got the guerrillas. That's good. Now, canvassing 2. Deliver 100 console to the guerrillas. Deliver 70 televisions to the guerrillas.
Escucha.
All right, so what we're going to do here is, to make this faster, I'm going to go to the area depot here, and I'm going to take the same and do the same thing with Rapiet here too, all right? These two are going to be in charge of taking that kind of stuff to the guerrillas, okay? So I'm just going to periodically come in and purchase these things, and these guys are going to be responsible for doing it. So you are going to deliver consoles because you have a bigger load. You can make one trip. You're delivering consoles forever to the guerrillas. There we go. We are also going to take you. You're going to deliver televisions forever and to the guerrillas. There we go. From on this side, let's take a look. We need to get our people back from fighting those. So we don't want Salvador to do it. He's infamous. Let's get him to maybe do this. Kumar, same thing. Infamous. Bring him here. We can have you do it. That's fine. Mark, you're going to come over here and do it. So just get you to this building here, which is... Oh, that's right. I changed it. Yeah, I want to get another area depot here, I think. Yes, I'm going to get another area depot. Let's take the amusement park. We'll do the charitable foundation instead. It's not a laundering building. So we'll get rid of the charity and we'll get ourselves another area depot over there. All right. Paulina, you're going to come back over here because most likely if we get attacked, it's definitely going to be on this road. It's going to come from this way if that happens. Rodrigo can probably go in here and help out as my second mover here. So we're going to bring you over into town as well. Okay. All right. So now that this building is gone, we can now go in and make ourselves an area depot here. And we're going to change it to a consumer goods area depot as well. Okay. Every day, I'm going to purchase these two items in both of these stores, or in both of these locations, and they will immediately be brought to the gorillas by these people who are... Oh, Santa Rosa's coming. Who is it? Yeah, right here. You guys are going for my city? Santa Rosa, 25 strength. You're going for the city. Really? Honestly, I did not see that coming. That's bold. And my friends are going to come help me too. They're going to come. They got one encounter left. They're going to be here to help defend it too. So I don't think I need to help here. I don't think I need anybody to come, but just in case, this is what Paulina's for. So we're going to send Paulina over to the town. It's going to take her a while to get there. Actually, tell you what, let's try this. River Pier. Nah, we need this building. I need the ferry station, not the River Pier. Paulina's going to just make her way over there, okay? Then you guys can also help out, too. Let's have you guys go help out, too. We're going to have... Terror is going to get raised again here. That's fine. We'll just put out another embarrassing news article. No big deal. I'm sorry. What is this? Oh, you're not going for the town. You're going for the area depot. Oh, that's very different. Shoot. Oh, that's very clever. Oh, well done. Well done indeed. I don't think I can fend off that. Even with Paulina getting here, that's not going to be enough to tip the scales here. We're going to have to abandon this. And these guys are on their way. I don't know if they're going to get there in time. Get there. Oh, gosh, that was close. Whew. My God, that's close. They got there, though. Now we're good. That was incredibly close, man. Get everybody in here and just destroy. This is my next target. I guess we're going to have to destroy these guys now. They won't leave me alone. Huh? It looks like I can hire him, though. It does let me do that, so he might be part of the storyline to do that. He's still volatile, though. Pascal, what's up? The warden tells me you have made yourself quite the center of attention, Lieutenant. On the other hand, blah, 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 blah. I doubt there's much interest in your sparkling conversation, so I must assume distribution is going smoothly, see? They say forbidden fruits are the sweetest, senor. Just a taste can keep a man from the brink in a place like this. I assume you'll be bringing more. So I'm not able to... I don't have the prison, so I can't smuggle it in. So I'm going to say I have no plans. The allegiance of all lieutenants in the prison will decrease a small amount. It's just in the prison, so it's fine. Yeah. I have no plans. Let's apply any prison right now. Sorry. Yeah, he's just disappointed. That's fine. Okay, so we're going to defend ourselves against these guys, and then I'm going to go take his freaking city now. He's going to be... I mean, look, we have 61 strength here, okay? 61. Now, that's with this 28 included, okay? But still, that's crazy. So we could actually just bring people over, and I could just take it right now. But I think instead, we're going to hold off on it. They'll go back with their tail between their legs. I've got a mission to do. I just want to defend this and move about my business, okay? I don't really want to deal with cops and stuff right now. And I need Paulina to be over here so she can defend. I think I need her in like a neutral location, to be honest. So I think actually this is the perfect neutral location, isn't it? We just turn the ferry. This is how we have to do it. Yeah, we'll turn the ferry on. Turn this ferry on. And then we'll connect this ferry station to this one. That's what I was going to do initially anyway. But I think by doing that and having Paulina right here, I get to have the best of both worlds in that I can drive straight here to defend on this side, or I can take the ferry really quick and then defend on this side really fast. That's going to be how that works. Okay, this area depot is going to be a consumer goods area depot. It is going to have consoles and televisions. And we are then going to now have you come over to the area depot, please. There we go. You guys should both be there right now. And I want you to deliver. Nope, wrong building. You're not at the right. You need to be in this building. Okay. What I want you guys to do is deliver constantly televisions going over to the gorillas. Okay. And I want you to also, you are going to deliver the consoles because you have a medium, so you can do 10 at once. And there we go. And that's infinitum. All right. So we will just keep going back and forth to these locations. We will constantly purchase these things. And when we are done in purchasing them, the supply that we purchase will be immediately sent over to the gorillas. Boom. Just like that, they go to the gorillas. So all I have to do is just tag up in both of these locations over and over again. All right. If I wanted to make good with this mayor, I could have this city do the same thing and everything would probably be good. But I think I'm good with the 2 cities for now. I don't need to make this super complicated. They covered all the ground, devouring everything in the fields. So it's another one of those things where we have to put... yeah, we just need to put another person in there. So locusts will be exterminated in 7 days. Wait, what? No, we're not going to burn things. What is this? Oh, I thought this is one where I needed like the green-fingered person to come in there. Oh, locust mi capo. Una plaga upon our farms and plantations. Okay, yeah. So spend $2,000 in legal money. Locusts will be exterminated. That's fine. Just pay the professionals to get rid of the locusts. No big deal. All right. Guys, I think I am, as weird as it is, I think I'm content with this. I think I'm content with our progress today, at least. So come on back for the next one if you'd like. And we'll see how the story progresses here. I'm pretty much going to focus only on the story from this point on. The logistics of setting up things and getting money isn't really worth it anymore. We just have so much cash as is. However, I do want to get at least one more city set up for washing money. And I think it's probably going to be Mexidlin, probably, because it's right here and it's like a nice little connection for everything. However, it's probably good to just take a look and see what would cause... or like what do we need for the heroin, right? Because I do want to make every type of product. I've made every type of product now in the game except for that. So I kind of want to get in doing that. And drug processes, heroin is mostly just opium fertility, as well as like the chemicals and stuff. So we just need opium fertility. And opium fertility is pretty common everywhere. So suppose we could go in Mexidlin and we could just go all throughout here and get a lot of opium farms or fields here. Got all that. I think we could probably do really well with this region also for heroin. And even this region here has a little bit of fertility on this side. Whoops, sorry. Costa Blanca right here. So we could maybe do that. Yeah. I mean, we'd have to take Costa Blanca, but they have the seaport right here and 2 aerodromes. That's crazy. So if we did a heroin operation in Costa Blanca, it could work. There is some fertility for the chemical processes of it over here. We could set up the chemicals over here, the opium all throughout here. You know, we could... I think we can make it work. But Monteleone also has it here too. So we can make it work there because we already have the chemical processes on this side and then the opium on this side. We just need the opium to be delivered to probably in the middle, to the middle. And then we could, at that point, I suppose, maybe just take this, or we just use the aerodromes that we have in this region. Right? We could just use both of those too. That's fine. But either way, I think we could make it work for the final product. So we're going to continue the main story pretty much. I don't want to say exclusively, but we're pretty much going to focus on the main story now from this point on. And while we're focusing on that, we can set up the heroin production. Okay. It's not really essential that we do that. We don't really need it, of course, but it's something that we should do just for the sake of, here we go. Keep our loyalty up. Something we could probably do just for the sake of saying that we made every type of product. It's never required to make those types of things too. Also, I can buy weapons And that raises terror a pretty good amount when you buy weapons. But having weapons in stock is pretty nice, because if they come in here and they try to take this, those weapons help us. So having weapons stashed all over the place is also pretty good for protecting your buildings and stuff too. Yeah. Okay, I think you guys have pretty much gotten it. So I'm going to leave you here. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.